Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Shania, I'm 21 and I'm a dancer.
How long have you been dancing?
Well, I've been dancing since I was little, but I've been training in contemporary dance for the past 4 years.
Shania, what is contemporary dance?
Contemporary dance is. 1 minute. It would be okay to cut that.
Yeah, sure.
Contemporary dance is a form of expressive dance that combines several different dance genres, including modern, jazz, lyrical, and classical ballet.
Thank you, that's perfect.
Um,
Yeah?
I think contemporary dance might be more than that.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain.
Can you go ask someone maybe?
Yeah, sure.
What is contemporary dance? What is contemporary dance? What is contemporary dance? Okay.
Contemporary dance, I would say, is like an expression of yourself through the use of movement and emotion.
Creative dancing? Random dancing? Dancing how you feel? Doing what you want?
Contemporary dance is where you learn about, I guess, you're moving and you've got some sort of theme to do with maybe modern society, and you express in your dance. You'll express things about that so that the audience can relate to it, and that's my idea of contemporary dance.
There's so many different answers. I don't know what's right.
Can you ask dancers maybe?
Oh yeah. Let's find out what dancers think contemporary dance is. Tane, what is contemporary dance?
I don't know how to answer it fully. There's a lot of things to do with it. Movement, art, expression.
A form of expression that you can use in many types of different ways to express yourself, whether that be on the floor, whether that be through music, whether it be through silence.
It's a mix between art and kind of dance, and it makes like a mixture between the two, and it's more about self-expression than technique.
All about technique. We have release, flying low, Cunningham, Graham.
Contemporary dance is a sense of expression. It's a sense of freedom when you lose yourself but you find yourself at the same time.
So I did some research, and contemporary dance is brought to life by dancers and choreographers who wanted to explore the movement instead of following strict forms of dance like ballet. Before there were strict rules on how to dance, everything had to look effortless and pretty. They wanted to explore, create, and mix movement from different dance styles around the world. They were interested in working with the body, but also going beyond the limits of the human body to find new ways of moving. They experimented with alignment, posture, floor work, emotions, dynamics, breathing, shifts, and more. They had contemporary dance influencers like Isadora Duncan, who at the end of the 19th century became known as the mother of modern dance. She's known as the first one to break down the boundaries of the strict form of dance. Isadora was inspired by the wind and sea and the ancient Greeks. She danced in flowy clothing and bare feet and loose hair. Her dances were rediscoveries of principles of beauty, form, and motion. In the 20th century, Martha Graham made an impact on the contemporary dance world, where she started trends like using jarring and expressive movement to show and tell dramatic stories. She allowed dance to look physical, which back in the day wasn't popular. Then you have Merce Cunningham. Merce Cunningham was a student of Martha Graham, and after years of being the main dancer in her company, he started his own exploration. He was interested in the pure movement of the body. Through his exploration, he expanded new ways of possibilities for music, dance, and the visual arts. He believed that dance is to be danced or to be seen, and not to be analysed. He believed in an expressive movement without the narrative, and he wanted his audience to have their own choice of what they were seeing within his art. Oh hey, I'm so confused. I was going to see what people around the world think contemporary dance is. Would you like to see?
Yeah.
My name is Chiara and I'm Italian. Contemporary dance it is codified technique that we need to study and we need to know to dance safely. Sometimes it can be projected only into achieving aesthetic goals, but as well contemporary dance can be projected on an internal research. In my personal experience, I studied professional dance before moving into a contemporary dance course, and sometimes I felt like studying only technique, it was like fitting myself inside the box. So I think that contemporary dance can help people to build a better connection within themselves, because it's not only technique. Of course we do technical classes, but most of the classes are also based on an internal research. So contemporary dance is very hard to explain, but this is the beauty of contemporary dance.
Hi, my name is Kata and I'm originally from Poland. When my friends ask me what I actually do, I usually explain them that it's like ballet, but it's more on the ground. When someone asks me to make like some cool contemporary trick, I basically do. So I guess it's complicated. What makes contemporary dance hard to explain? I think it's because contemporary dance is about freedom and going over some boundaries.
Hello there, my name is Nicole Flores. People call me Nikki, and I am a contemporary dancer originally from Chicago, Illinois, in the USA. I currently live in Los Angeles. I work with a contemporary acro modern company at the moment, but I've also worked with a few different companies, Los Angeles Contemporary Dance Company, Heidi Duckler Dance, which all follow under the umbrella of contemporary. There's a lot of different things that fall under the connotation of contemporary. I think it could be a subcontext for different kinds of styles, so contemporary modern, contemporary ballet, contemporary jazz. There's a lot of different things that fall underneath it. I feel like contemporary dance might be something hard to explain only because it is an umbrella term, and so there's a lot of different things, like I said, that fall underneath it. And that being so, it's hard to just like pinpoint one certain thing that's contemporary, because a lot of people can take it in a lot of different ways. And in the way that choreography is working nowadays, there's a lot of choreographers that are very interested in intertwining a lot of different styles, and I feel like that really makes sense with contemporary.
Hi, my name is Anna Otterbeck. I'm 23 years old and I'm a contemporary dancer from Sweden. In my opinion, anything that you consider contemporary dance will be contemporary dance. I work a lot and strive to work a lot towards more of the movement art, performance art kind of side of it, which means my perception of what can be dancing is maybe a bit more open than what, say, a rep dancer would say. And I'm very open to saying that screen dance film with just fingers, it's also dancing. But of course, the performance and entertainment and repertoire side of it is also contemporary dance.
Hi, my name is Destiny Toussaint. I'm 20 years old and I'm a dance major at the University of Arts in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I think contemporary dance is a little difficult to define, mainly because of the fact that it's always changing, it's always evolving. Growing up, contemporary dance, for me at least, had stemmed from competition dance in studios, and you would see a lot of turns, a lot of leaps, a lot of acro, those kinds of things. I think the reason why it's become that way is because that's what's entertaining nowadays. People want to see you bring your leg up to here, want to see you suspend the movement, initiate from different places. And I think that contemporary dance isn't just limited to that. You can be doing more narrative work with it. You can be doing even more pedestrian things with contemporary dance, I believe. So it's nice to kind of explore those different avenues and not limit it to just one thing, because I think that's what the beauty of contemporary dance is that it's always changing.
Hi, my name is Leah Wilton. I'm 20 years old and I am a contemporary dancer based out of Toronto here in Canada. Things that I would say describes contemporary dance very well is the term is very vague, so it leaves lots of room to explore different things. You can have like classically staged work, and that's contemporary dance. You can have site-specific work or more immersive interactive works, and these can all still be called contemporary dance, which is really cool because it doesn't limit what your creativity is allowed to do. You can really now this might be coming from a place of ignorance because of course this is what I know, but I feel that what makes contemporary dance different from other styles is how broad it can be. It has such a weird mix of influence from basically any other style you can think of, and alongside the mindset that anything goes, it really opens the door for a huge amount of exploration.
In my perspective, contemporary dance, it's trying to share a story. It's a way of expressing your feelings, your ideas, your story through the movement.
Every step is moving me up.
Contemporary dance is such a tricky question to answer because it's not just one or two things. Within contemporary dance you can find partner work and lifts, you can see tricks, you can hear spoken word.
You get good dancing, you get bad dancing. You get the dancing where you turn your feet in, you get the dancing where you turn your feet out.
And contact work also plays a massive part within contemporary dance. Improvisation. Improvisation is a spontaneous way of moving. It gives you the freedom to explore and makes the body free from patterns. You can use improvisation as a tool to create. You can create a sequence to teach a class, or to create phrases for a piece. Improvisation can be led by imagination, vision, music, or anything else as there's no rules. Contemporary dance is a free form style. Yes, that's true. However, contemporary dance is made up of loads of different techniques. For example, Cunningham, release, floor work, Graham, Isadora Duncan technique, Horton, flying low, Limon, fighting monkey, Barney fundamentals, contact improvisation, interpretive dance, and Humphrey Weidman technique. Yes, there's a lot of techniques, and that's not even all of them. But contemporary dance can also be mixed with any other type of dance out there. For example, ballet, hip-hop, jazz, ballroom, anything. When you come to see a contemporary dance piece, you can experience a variety of different interpretations of what you think the theme of the piece is about. It could be comedic, serious, or abstract. You can see pieces that are created to have an educational purpose, or for spreading awareness. Pieces can be controversial, to make you think about a certain subject. However, equally, they could also just be made to make you laugh or to be aesthetically pleasing. People have many different perspectives on what contemporary dance is. They say it's an art form, it's just tricks, it's a way to express yourself and to tell a story, it's a technique style. Contemporary dance is pretty, weird or abstract. It's a dance that could be physical or with no movement at all, and yet it's still considered to be contemporary dance. The truth is, none of these answers are wrong. Contemporary dance is so diverse, there's no right or wrong answer about what it is. I think your opinion on contemporary dance can be based on your experience within it. Whether you're a dancer, a choreographer, an artist, or an audience member. So, what do you think contemporary dance is?